Property is broadly categorized into two distinct types: real property and personal property. Real property, often referred to as real estate or realty, consists primarily of land and anything permanently attached to it. This includes not just the physical land, but also buildings, structures, trees, minerals below the surface, and even airspace above the land. Real property rights are generally more stable and long-term, often involving formal procedures to transfer ownership, such as deeds recorded with local government offices. Additionally, real property ownership typically involves various rights, including possession, control, exclusion, enjoyment, and disposition. Personal property, on the other hand, encompasses movable items or property that is not permanently affixed to land. Personal property is subdivided further into tangible and intangible property. Tangible personal property includes physical items such as vehicles, furniture, electronics, clothing, and jewelry. Intangible personal property includes assets like stocks, bonds, intellectual property, trademarks, copyrights, patents, and financial instruments. Transfers of personal property are generally simpler and less formal, often requiring only delivery and possession, although valuable items or intangible assets might still involve formal contracts. An essential legal distinction between real and personal property arises in transactions and taxation. Real property transfers usually require specific documentation, such as deeds, mortgages, and leases, and are subject to property taxes assessed by local governments based on property value. Personal property transfers typically involve less rigorous requirements, and personal property taxes, when imposed, usually apply to specific categories like vehicles or business equipment. Another important distinction relates to disputes and remedies. Disputes involving real property often focus on boundaries, easements, zoning, or title issues, and can lead to remedies such as specific performance, where the court orders the transfer of property. Personal property disputes generally involve questions of ownership, possession, or damage, with remedies often limited to monetary compensation.